Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In today's video we'll start with Chelsea moving forward with Samu Omorodian deal. Chelsea are looking to strike a deal with Atletico Madrid for Samu Omorodian before the summer transfer window closes for business and, according to journalist Gianluca Di Marzio, the Blues are progressing with a deal worth £43 million. The West Londoner's striker woes have been no secret over the years and, despite adding Mark Guiu and Omari Kellerman to their ranks in recent weeks, former Leicester City chief Enzo Maresca is eager to add some experience to his options. All round, it's been a relatively busy first summer in charge for the Italian tactician, welcoming the likes of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Dossin Adarabioyo to the club. Though Chelsea's immediate problem at the top of the pitch is still yet to be addressed, Di Marzio claimed that Chelsea are now back in the race for the promising 20-year-old, who has racked up 2 goals in 7 outings for Spain's under-21s. He reveals that a deal, worth €50 million, between all relevant parties is ramping up at the time of writing, with Conor Gallagher seemingly going the other way in a deal worth £34 million. The ever-reliable Di Marzio has suggested that, although talks are currently ongoing for Omorodian, who has previously been described as outstanding, both deals are entirely separate. Chelsea are back in the hunt for Samu Omorodian. The deal is moving forward on the basis of €50 million. Contacts are ongoing as part of a direct link between clubs that will later see Gallagher move from Chelsea to Atletico Madrid in 2 separate deals. The Granada graduate, still in the infancy of his career, spent last campaign on loan at Deportivo Alaves amid a lack of game time in the Spanish capital with Atletico Madrid. Across 36 outings, which equates to 2,096 minutes of action for Alaves, the 2004-born striker notched 9 goals and the solitary assist. Chelsea to sign the next Ronaldinho. Chelsea are reported to be closing in on the signing of 16-year-old Gremio winger Gabriel Mek for around £20 million. The Blues' interest in Mek, who turned 16 in April and has not yet made his senior debut, was revealed earlier this summer as scouts were spotted in the stands alongside Mek's representative, the father of Al Hilal winger Neymar. After a bid of around £13 million was rejected, Chelsea returned with a superior offer, and according to Radio Immortal, the source who first reported on the interest in Mek, a deal has been struck to take the teenager to Stamford Bridge in 2026. The report mentions a fee of over €20 million, but Globo Esport specified Chelsea could pay up to €24 million if all contractual bonuses are triggered. Mek has agreed a 5-year contract with Chelsea, which is also said to include the option for a further 2 years. A natural left winger who has been compared to both Ronaldinho and Neymar, Mek appears set to become the latest big-money acquisition in Chelsea's quest to snap up the game's best young talent. Ecuador midfielder Kendry Porres will join in 2025 for a fee of £17 million. While the biggest splash came earlier this summer as Chelsea struck a deal to sign right winger Estevao from Palmeiras in a move which could end up being worth over £50 million. Boca Juniors centre-back Aaron Anselmo, 19, is on the cusp of a £15 million move which will see him remain in Argentina for the next 12 months. While reports have hinted at a £17 million move for Henk goalkeeper Mike Penders, Chelsea's owners have already spent over £250 million on teenage players and will see that fee tick over the £300 million mark if moves for Mek, Anselmo and Penders are finalised. Gilchrist agrees loan move to Sheffield United. Alfie Gilchrist has reportedly agreed to join Sheffield United on loan. That's according to leading transfer expert and court offside columnist Fabrizio Romano, who claims the 20-year-old will team up with Chris Wilder's Blades in the Championship next season. The young defender was promoted to the Blues senior first team at the end of last year and made his competitive debut during the closing stages of a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace in the Premier League on December 27. Going on to make another 16 appearances for the club, the academy graduate scored his first ever goal for the club during a 6-0 thumping over Everton at the end of last season. However, unlikely to continue his development playing a squad role behind the likes of Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill, Axel Disasi and summer signing Dossin Adarabioyo, Gilchrist must now use his important status with Sheffield United as a platform to show Enzo Maresca what he is capable of. The Blades Championship campaign will kick off with an away tie against Preston North End on Friday the 9th of August. The loan move is also likely to benefit Chelsea, as it will allow Gilchrist to continue his development without putting too much pressure on him. The The Blues have a number of talented young players coming through their ranks, and it is important that they are given the opportunity to play regular first-team football. Gilchrist's move to Sheffield United is a win-win situation for all parties involved. The young midfielder will get the chance to develop his skills at a high level, while Chelsea will be able to keep an eye on his progress. Chelsea facing Arsenal for Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa is one of 8 stars who are said to have been told to depart their current club Juventus, with the Turin side undergoing a huge overhaul of their squad. The news of Chiesa's availability is set to capture the attention of several Premier League clubs, including Tottenham, Manchester United, Chelsea and Arsenal, all of whom have been linked with a move for the winger. Juventus have failed to win the Serie A title during their last 4 campaigns, having previously done so for 9 consecutive seasons. Thiago Motta has since come in as manager, taking over from Massimiliano Allegri, and is said to have told Chiesa, ex-Arsenal star Wojciech Szczęsny and 6 other stars to find another home for the 2024-25 season. Speaking during a press conference after the club's 2-2 pre-season friendly against Brest, Motta said, "They are out of the project and they have to find a new club. We are convinced this is the best decision possible." The former Bologna head coach added, "Yes, Chiesa's absence is related to the market. This is both for Federico and the others who remained in Turin with the exception of Moretti who is injured. We made it clear after speaking with all the lads. We have strong players, accustomed to continuity. At this moment the club is looking for solutions elsewhere. They must find them as soon as possible for everyone's sake." 26-year-old winger Chiesa's departure will arguably be the most surprising after previously being a poster boy for the team since joining from Fiorentina 4 years ago. He has, however, endured a frustrating time with injuries, with Motta evidently believing he cannot be part of a potential Serie A winning squad next season. He is now said to be hopeful of a Premier League arrival with several London sides, including both Chelsea and Arsenal, keeping tabs on the Euro 2020 winner. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.